Gandang gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Linino, empowering Pinoys, especially the 40s and above, to rebuild their health by gaining muscles. Did you know we have a very interesting topic tonight? And we will talk about secrets. And of course, hindi na siya secrets kasi isa-share ko na siya ngayon that made my students look younger even though they are in their 50s, even though they are in their 60s. And this is applicable to you regardless if you are into low carb, if you are into fasting, and if you are into fitness. Much better if you are into fitness. So right now, I'm sure your definition of looking young is not just to look good, but to feel good. Kasi if you are young, you can do a lot of things. Meron ka pa pong stamina to go travel the world. You have the stamina to go skiing, hiking, swimming, and the things that you love in life. So this is not just about looking good, but feeling strong. Because if you are strong, you want to live long. So today, I will show to you exactly yung basis natin dito. Is it possible to have healthy aging or maybe delay aging or maybe reverse aging? Well, of course, by our numbers, chronological age, it is impossible. You will definitely add years to your life. But what we have here is the idea of how your body looks like. How does your body looks like, especially if you're hitting 40s, no? That's where the peak where sinasabi nila nagsa-start na decline yung physical health natin. So we will define that tonight because we have scientific studies tonight. I will show it to you. Hindi po to gawa-gawa. And of course, disclaimer lang, everything that I'm about to share to you tonight nanggaling po sa readings sa scientific community. And I will share it to you. And of course, I have experienced it myself personally, of course, and of course, to the life of my students. I will show to you examples mamaya. So, let me know from the comment section below first if kamusta yung meals nyo, where are you tuning from, or maybe how's your workout? How many months ka na ngayon sa workout nyo? I am happy. Marami tayong nare-receive na messages affirming me na tama yung ginagawa natin because there are given yung tinatawag na pag-asa or hope that it's possible pa pala that they can get fit in their age. And I'm so happy with that. No amount of money can give me that satisfaction from the messages that I received from you na nabibigay ng affirmation again that I'm doing the right thing, especially in fitness for 40s and above. If you don't have the ebook yet, let me know. I have two kinds of ebook. Number one is for 40s and above. Number two is a bit of food guide. If you want to have those, share this video so that we can reach out to more Filipinos, not just in the Philippines, but also all around the world. Napakagandang way ito kasi, the good thing about Facebook, although you may say marami siyang things that will do harm, no, than good, one way that Facebook helps us is spreading the good message. So I believe this campaign that we are having right now, Making Philippines Healthy, is reaching out to Filipinos that it's still possible, that it's never too late for them to start again, to start stronger. So if you find value in our live tonight, share this video, tapos message mo ako, and I will give to you your ebook completely free. Now, if you're not following this page, Coach Lininho, that is my page. By the way, sa mga nagtataka, I am Pinoy, 100% Pinoy, completely Pinoy. The reason why we put here Lee Ninho kasi yung Nin dyan is of course my real name, which is Nino Tumbagahan. I place it there just for fun, and of course para easy to remember na kasi yung Lee Ninho, which is kinda similar din sa famous actor sa Korea, Lee Min-ho, which may lamang siya sa akin isang ligo lang, sabi nila. sabi ng lola ko, lamang daw ng isang ligo si Lee Min-ho sa akin. So, of course, maniniwala ko kasi lola ko yan eh. So there you have it. Hello sa mga live viewers natin. Wherever are you tuning from? I'm so happy that you are investing in knowledge. Hello to Ma'am Lucia Hardenico. Hello to Ma'am Alicia Reboso, Rufina. Yes, Edesicat. Hello to you, Ma'am Sir Hector. Marlin Peleno. Hello to you. Blessed evening to you as well, Ma'am Julie Salazar. Sir Mon, Buena Vista, good evening to you. Ma'am Cecil Reyes, Ma'am Para, Sir Para, Daze, we have Ma'am Jing, hello to you, Ma'am Marinita. Napakagandang pangalan po yan. Okay, dalagang Pilipina po yan. Jo Jai Omanga, we have here Ma'am Ruby, gandang gabi sa iyo. Ma'am Gemma, Ma'am Teresa de Pamela, thank you for tuning in. Ma'am Zenaida Cruz, Ma'am Vincent, Sir Vincent, I think, yes. Ma'am Jelisa, also we have here Ma'am Rita, also we have Coach Riz. Meal kanina, 12 p.m., grilled pork ribs, wow. Pork rib soup, at saka grilled fish. Wow, napakasarap. Bigla nag-crave ako dyan, ha. Ma'am Rosa D, watching from Cotabato City. Sir June Linogon and Asraj Paliso. Actually, marami pa dito nag-greet. Thank you very much. We will try to read all your comments later. But we will dive in now sa content natin. So here you have it. We have here some interesting illustration just to let you know. Now, when we talk about facelift in the Philippines, how much kaya yung facelift in the Philippines? Yung range niya. Sa mga naka-experience na, let me know, or maybe you know someone who does this operation. Yung range lang niya, facelift, how much in the Philippines yung rate niya. Okay, let me know from the comment section below. Okay, tubig muna. How much kaya ang range ng facelift in the Philippines? Pakisagot nga dito sa comment section so we know yung range lang niya ng facelift. Of course, the operation of facelift, no? Of course, if nagsasagi na siya, what this operation will do, parang i-lift niya, facelift. Okay, so literally, i-lift niya talaga yung face mo. So how much kaya in the Philippines? Now, I've done my research. And yung usual na price range, nag-range siya around 100,000 to 200,000. Now, if you have the means to go for that procedure, go by all means. There's nothing wrong with that, I believe. But if you want to do it naturally, and I believe sustainability, there's another way. And that is through right food plus right activity. So, I will show to you exactly what happened to my students. Number one here is one of my students, si Ma'am Neng. Can you take a look at her body composition? This picture was taken 59 years old na siya. So, few months left before she turned 60, senior citizen. So, take a look at her face. Nag-facelift? No. Natural po yan. Through right food at saka workout. So si Ma'am Neng, of course, I remember the reaction, Dr. Iris Radev, if you're familiar and following Dr. Iris Radev, she was, doing like this in this belief na wala siyang ginastos sa facelift si Ma'am Neng dito, pero she was able to lift her face naturally. That's good. So, na-amaze si Dr. Iris. I remember that live talk that we had last time. Now, so not only Ma'am Neng, also we have here Ma'am Josie de la Peña, 65 years old. Can you imagine here the body composition? Take a look at her smile here. At saka yung mukha niya. Nag-lift? Nag-undergo siya ng facelift? Yes or no? Absolutely not. I remember one time, sinabihan ako ni Ma'am Josie, who is 65 years old, na yung gym sa kanila medyo malayo. So, she had to enroll in my program so that I can give her programs that she can follow through. And lo and behold, na-enjoy ng workout, kumain siya ng tamang protein, tapos ito nangyari. After, this picture was taken after 3 months in the program, 3 months. Can you imagine that? Take a look at the biceps, no? Natural po yan. Walang halong chemical po yan. So I'm so proud with these people, Ma'am Neng, at saka si Ma'am Josie also, hindi lang babae, meron din tayo lalaki dito. Of course, si Sir Mario. Take a look, no? 59 years old. Few months na lang before he turned into 60 years old senior citizen. And he is able to have this body composition Lighter body, stronger body. And right now, take a look at his smile. Medyo malapat na yung smile because of the sense of purpose. Alam nyo kasi, when you do the right thing, especially with your health, you are given the new identity, a new sense of purpose. So these people, they did it right. They have done it, and it is possible for you as well. If nakaya nila, most likely 100% you can do it too. You know what? Yung health and fitness, it's scientific. Meaning to say, if there are steps that you can follow and if you do it consistently, you will have the same results. And these are the exact things that our students in the community did. They follow the specific steps, specific protocols, they commit to it, and then they have the results. Scientific, cause and effect ba? So you can do it too. So I like to take away, root out yung mga unbelief or spirit of hindi ko kaya. You can do it. So long you believe, that's number one, and so long you commit. Believe and commit, and you can do it. I will give you now the scientific evidence why it's possible to reverse aging and how can you make sure na yung katawan mo is able to be healthy and get fit. Now, here is an interesting study from, okay, this one is the relationship between physical activity and life satisfaction and happiness. So, a sense of purpose. Do you think related yung workout sa satisfaction and happiness? Do you think so? We will find out. So dito, nakalagay sa study natin from PubMed, the relationship between physical activity and life satisfaction and happiness among young, middle-aged, and older adults. So ito yung abstract niya. They have studied group of people. They have investigated the relationship between age, happiness, at saka workout. Let's move kasi we don't have time to the conclusion. Dito, if you look closer, no, let me read it for you. Nakalagay dito, higher physical activity was significantly related to better life satisfaction and happiness in young, middle-aged, and older adults. So meaning to say, and I'm sure most of you can agree with this. Sa mga nag-workout dyan, I'm sure you can relate with this. Every time you're working out, there's this what we call sense of satisfaction, sense of accomplishment, that you have this what we call discipline na nagbibigay ng happiness to you. And we're not just talking about hormones, no, like endorphins and good hormones that make you happy and accomplished. But overall kasi, when you work out, practically speaking, you are putting your the things that worry you or maybe burden you or mga problems at work or maybe family related. Tapos different kasi yung environment sa workout, different sa gym eh. Yung focus mo are not on the problem but on the weights. Not on the challenges, the difficulties, but on executing your workout. So magnify yung workout rather than the problem. Kasi what you magnify gets bigger eh. If you magnify the problem, it will become bigger. But if you magnify like an activity or a solution like that you want to solve it, most likely you will solve it. So that is why it's connected with purpose and satisfaction. Do you agree with that? Let me know from the comment section below that you have a different form and sense of purpose and satisfaction when you had this habit of working out. If you agree with that, type satisfaction in the comment section so that we can acknowledge you. So there you have it. That's number one. That's the relationship between exercise and purpose. So interesting, no? Interesting. Can you imagine if you can improve your way of thinking? One of the ways, I'm not saying that this is the only way, but one of the many ways that you can have a sense of purpose in life is through working out. So if you feel depressed, if you feel lost in life, maybe the one way that you can start doing is workout. Okay, highly recommended that for you. Number two, not only satisfaction, not only happiness, not only purpose, but number two, we have here mental health and cognition. mental health and cognition, and I think this is my favorite. This is our asset. If this one is destroyed, if this one is deteriorated, which is common sa mga friends natin, 40s and above, yung mental activity nila, yung mental cognition nila nag-deteriorate. Okay? So how can we avoid that? How can we delay it? So there is a way. I will read to you this study from PubMed, ha? So dito nakalagay, the effects of acute exercise on mood, cognition, neurophysiology, and neurochemical pathways. Alam niyo, ito yung abstract niya, but let's go sa conclusion niya. Okay. Additionally, studies have shown that acute exercise helps relieve symptoms associated with mood and psychological disorders such as depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, this is really interesting because you know what? When you are stressed, you are putting stress talaga sa mind you. And one of the brain killers and one of the most destructive ways to kill your brain is through stress. You know, practically speaking, what do you do when you're stressed? Diba? Affected yung sleep mo, affected yung appetite mo, affected yung performance mo. All of this are connected to stress. Can you imagine and I believe, in my own opinion, most ng mga diseases natin ngayon and most of the sleep disorders such as insomnia or the sleep deprivation are all connected to stress. So as I've mentioned, and this has been quoted to me and told me by scientists in the person of Dr. Sim Keguan. I met this person in Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He is a scientist, and he told me that stress is the number one brain killer. And did you know, if you expose yourself to stress, too much of it will deteriorate your brain at saka mental cognition. And I don't want that to happen to you. So dito, it's very clear that when you exercise, it can help you repair and prevent what they call disorders when it comes to stress. So again, let's go back. What do you feel when you work out? You feel accomplished, you feel relieved, you feel refreshed. That's why if there is something that bothers you right now, maybe one of the things that you can practically do, small steps lang muna, is walking. Okay, you may start small lang muna, especially if you're not starting working out yet. I'm not saying you go sa gym at saka mag-walk ka agad. What I'm saying, start small. Start with walking na muna. Diba, when you walk, most of the time, you will feel refreshed at saka light yung feeling mo. And you can start doing it now. So this is my hugot in life then. Don't allow stress to actively ruin your life and you don't do something about it. What do you mean by that? When we are stressed, what we do? We usually allow it to ruin our life, diba? Most of the people I know who are depressed, they would, isolate themselves from the people. And I believe when you isolate yourself, when nag-iisa ka lang, you are putting too much emphasis on your own life. And when you look within you, there's no rest. There's stress most of the time. There's no solution there. And that's why when you go out and when you meet with real offline friends, or maybe you go for charity, or maybe you attend seminars, it's impossible that you will feel depressed because your focus is on the other side, not on yourself. So very, very important that one of the ways that can help you combat with stress, of course, deal with your mental cognition, is through exercise. Very, very important. And of course, we have here the number 3 point. Okay, now, autophagy. Now, for some of you in the low-carb fasting community, you are aware of autophagy. So self-eating, what we call the process in which your cell eats its own stored fat and protein, especially, so that parang may recycling na nangyayari. And it's possible you can have the benefits of autophagy, and some people would say na it will make you young, and I do agree with that. And what we call, you will be in the fat burning machine. Yung katawan mo will start burning its own fat for energy. So yung autophagy, you can achieve it two ways. Number one is through fasting. Number two is through exercise. I will show you this study from PubMed. Okay, nakalagay dito na, okay. The effects of, okay, let me check my connection in a while. Medyo nawala ata tayo. Okay. Give me a few seconds. Medyo nawala ata yung signal natin before I read this one. Okay. Mag-end muna tayo ng broadcast kasi naputol ata yung sa yung line natin. Okay.